To enable subtitles, click the CC button at the bottom of the video, then select Auto Translate and choose your language to enjoy the content easily. Welcome to your English story time. Today's story is called The Library That Never Closed. Listen carefully, follow the story, and enjoy practicing your English in a fun and magical way. Title: The Library That Never Closed. Lena was a quiet girl who loved books more than anything. Every day after school, she visited the small library at the end of her street. It wasn't very big, but it had a warm feeling, like home. The librarian, Mr. Thomas, was an old man with round glasses and a soft voice. He always smiled when Lena walked in. One rainy evening, Lena entered the library as usual. But something was different. The lights were dim, and there was no sign of Mr. Thomas. The clock on the wall had stopped ticking. It was completely silent. She walked to the counter. A note was there. It read, "Lena, tonight the library will show you its secret. Don't be afraid." Lena's heart beat faster. She looked around. Suddenly, a soft light glowed from the back of the library. A shelf she had never noticed before was now open, showing a narrow staircase going down. She hesitated, then slowly walked down the steps. The air was cold, and the walls were lined with old books. At the bottom, she found a large round room. In the center was a tall, glowing book floating in the air. She stepped closer. The book opened by itself. Its pages turned quickly, then stopped. The words on the page began to rise, forming images in the air. It was like watching a movie made of light and shadow. She saw a young girl running through the woods looking for something. Then a door hidden inside a tree. Then the same book glowing. Suddenly, Lena felt a pull. The light grew brighter, and the world around her changed. She was no longer in the library. She was in the forest from the story. Rain fell lightly on her shoulders. The trees were tall and old. A path led forward. She followed it, remembering the images from the book. After a short walk, she saw the tree with the door. She touched it, and the door opened. Inside, she found another room with hundreds of books flying gently through the air. They whispered stories as they passed. Then she heard a voice. "Lena, you are now part of the library of time. Every book here holds a world. Every reader becomes a traveler." She turned and saw Mr. Thomas, younger, standing tall, smiling. "This library doesn't close, Lena. Not for you. You're a reader now, a real one." Lena stayed in that world for what felt like hours, maybe days. She visited lands made of music, mountains of glass, cities in the clouds. When she finally returned to the real library, it was still raining outside. But she was different. She held the glowing book in her hands. It had her name on the cover now. Mr. Thomas was back behind the desk, older again. He smiled. "Did you enjoy your first journey?" She nodded slowly. "Yes, I want to read more." "Good," he said, "because the library never closes. Not for readers like you." From that day, Lena visited the library every night. She traveled to different worlds, met strange and beautiful creatures, and learned that stories were more than just words. They were doors to other realities. And every time she came back, her eyes were a little brighter and her heart a little braver.